Hey, all you cool cats and kittens. I keep doing that. Hey guys, Cameron here with Emerson Property Management. Every week I bring you tool tactics, strategies, lessons I've learned, things that helped me build up a sizable portfolio in about 2 years and now manage that portfolio. Today I want to talk about something I learned from the Millionaire Fast Lane. DeMarco is the author. If you guys haven't read that fantastic book, really opens your mind to the delineation or the separation of effort expended, like a laborer, digging a ditch, you're paid $10 an hour. The most you can ever make is $10 an hour times, 24 hours times 365 days a year. And he talks about separating how much you earn from an hourly rate. So you don't have to be working to be earning money. Anywho, he talks about everything that we buy has two costs. Again, this is not my concept. This is the book from the book Millionaire Fast Lane, DeMarco. He says the actual dollar cost and the free time transform into indentured time. So the first one's pretty easy to understand, but I'm gonna break these two down and why I think it's so important and imperative, especially for you guys who are trying to get into real estate or thinking about buying real estate or maybe making the dip into becoming an agent, whatever it is, maybe even taking a new venture or entrepreneurship. This principle will apply to you. So actual dollar cost, that's the first part. Very simple. How much does this cost? If you're trying to become an agent, how much does my license cost? How much does it cost to take the test? How much will my renewal fees be? Blah, blah, blah. Very easy to understand that dollar cost, right? If I want to be an appraiser, how much does it cost to get my appraisership and do all that, put all that work in? That's how much that costs. However, the second piece and the most important here that a lot of people forget about, and it's now probably the most important thing that I think through. And let me say that again. This second piece is probably the most important thing that I think through when I'm thinking about doing something new or venturing out on a new venture. And that is, buying something or investing much time in something, is the free time transformed into indentured time. Free time. So what does that mean? That means whatever you're doing, whatever you want. When you get indentured time, that means that you're becoming subject to whatever it is you bought. A perfect example of this is a dog, right? Everybody loves a puppy. Oh my God, they're cute. We need one. We got to have one. The kids have to have one. I have to have one. I'm living alone, whatever it is. As soon as you buy that thing, that dog, and I love dogs, I'm not getting out on dogs, but this is a perfect example. I think a lot of people will go through this. Now you have just committed yourself from all your free time to indentured time to that thing that you bought. So you have to take care of the dog. You have to wipe its ass. You have to pick up after it. You have to make sure that take it out to go to the bathroom, pick up its shit, take it out for walks, feed it, take it to the vet for its shots, kennel it when you leave, or give it to somebody else and burden them with it when you leave, whatever it is. But that is probably one of the best examples is now you have just taken away 2 to 4 hours of your day. Maybe 4 hours is an exaggeration, depending upon how much you walk it. Maybe you have a very energetic dog and you need to walk it a lot. However, the point still remains the same. Say a couple hours a day. You have just committed yourself from your free time for perpetually 1 to 2 hours a day, pretty conservatively, for 10 to 15 years. Maybe if you get a Great Dane, 7. They don't live that long. So your free time from that one purchase is going to be gone for the next 10 to 15 years. Now, another good example, I'm not picking on dogs, I'm just using that because it's a good example, but nice cars, right? Somebody buys a really nice car, they have to take it to the car wash every week, or they have to polish it, and they have to park it, way away from everybody and everything, so it takes them an extra 15 minutes to walk up anywhere. Or people that buy a pool or put in a pool. Now you've got to clean it every week. Now you got to buy chemicals. There's all sorts of things that come with this. So if there's anything I can emphasize to you, it's please, when you start buying things, whether that's a rental property, a dog, a pool, whatever, think about your actual time invested in that. And then your free time that you could do whatever you want with, that's going to be subject and moved over to indentured time to that thing. Taking care of it, maintaining it. There is a cost to that. There is a boat is another great example. People buy boats and then they can't stand them because you've got to maintain them. So if you guys go out and buy a rental property, I'm not trying to scare you off about them. I love rental properties. But just remember that there's going to be time. You're basically committing for the next 5, 10, 15 years of future time involved in that. Now, there's ways to get around that, hire a property manager. You can pay somebody to watch your dog. There's all sorts of ways around some of this stuff. But I just want you guys to think about it. I did it when I was young. I didn't think through that stuff, you know. Oh, I'll buy a mower. It's $100. I'm paying somebody $35. Well, dum-dum, now I got to spend an hour mowing, 30 minutes edging, and then I got to go drive to the store and get gas and oil and do that changes on it. And when the tire goes down, it's all a whole thing of time. So think about that. Please, time is the most valuable thing you have. If you guys don't have a lot of free time, and I didn't when I was first starting out, but you get to that point where your time is so important to you. It becomes more and more important. So this thing becomes the second piece, not the cost. You can always earn more money. You can never get back more time. So cost, dollar cost, but what's your time going to be involved to maintain that thing? I think it's a very important concept. Okay, guys, I appreciate y'all. Thanks for tuning in again for this week. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, anything you want to make fun of me or whatever, or hat this time, however, let me know. And I'll see y'all next week. Thanks for tuning in.